What's up guys, Mr. Bazy here, and today we're going to be doing another Halo related commentary, this time more specifically oriented towards Halo 5 Guardians. I know last video was a bit more kind of overall Halo, but this one's going to be very specific to Halo 5, and it's going to be about the Halo 5 sniper rifle. Now I know in the past I have spoken about this in some of my live streams and here and there in some of my videos, but I've never really delved that deep into the topic, and I've never really made a designated video on this. Now the video's topic is going to be whether I think that the sniper rifle basically in Halo 5 Guardians is good, or, you know, more specifically, do I think that it fires too slow, okay? When I played the beta, in my personal opinion, from playing every single Halo, of course I got a very good refresher of every single Halo with the Master Chief Collection, but from my recollection, with every single Halo beforehand, the sniper rifle was never that slow. And what I'm talking about is the time it takes to fire another shot once one has already been fired. I understand it's a semi-automatic and all that stuff. I'm not saying I want it to shoot as fast as the assault rifle, just saying the time in between shots seems to be a lot more significant than previous Halos. And in my opinion, Halo 4 had a pretty significant time between shots. I think it's even greater than that, okay? Not by much, though, okay? It's very slight, but it is, in my personal opinion, from what I was able to tell, from what I felt, and I'm going to need to verify that when the game comes out, compare them to different sniper rifles throughout the history of Halo, and see, you know, more commonly what I want to do is compare the shot speed from Halo 4 to Halo 5, maybe even from Halo 2 to Halo 5, and see how much it's changed just for fun. But, you know, realistically, what I felt was the slowest fire rate sniper that I've ever played with in a Halo game, and there's both good things and bad things to this. Me personally, I really enjoy the Halo 2 sniper rifle. I know it's a bit unfair with how fast you can shoot it, but I think it's both rewarding and not rewarding. You know, sometimes you just need to pull off a really quick kill, and, you know, the fact that the sniper rifle limits you in some ways is, yes, that's kind of annoying, or, you know, if it did limit you like it does in the other games, that would, to me, that's a bit annoying, but at the same time, I understand, because it's not really fair that people can just go around double body shotting. You know, you want to get the headshot, but I can understand very clearly why someone wouldn't want the Halo 2 sniper rifle, because double body shotting is really easy, and if someone is just trying to, you know, put quick shots into people and not really care, it is a bit unfair. So in my personal opinion, if they were to kind of go with anything, and, you know, even though, again, I do like the Halo 2 sniper rifle, it is a very fun sniper rifle to use, I really enjoy using it. I go to other games and find myself pulling the trigger, really I'm trying to rapidly pull it, and the sniper just won't fire as fast as I'd like it to, but by no means do those games fire slower than the Halo 5 one, in my personal opinion. Again, I'm going to have to verify that when the game comes out and actually test it with, you know, slow it down and make sure frame by frame, see which one shoots first and everything. I will be doing that as well. Again, I'll probably include the Halo 2 one just for fun to see how much of a difference it really is, but the point of the matter is they could easily, you know, dial it back a bit. I don't think it needs to be that slow. I would much rather see it somewhere around Halo 3 to Halo. I really enjoyed Halo Reach sniping. I thought that was very balanced. I thought the hit detection was fairly good. Again, it's going to be much better than that. I feel like Halo 5 hit detection was phenomenal, but when using the sniper rifle particularly, I didn't like how slow it fired. That's the main thing. There's one thing about aesthetics that was introduced in Halo 4, which was that the fact that the sniper took up quite a bit of your screen, and I think the reasoning they did this wasn't really to annoy people or to block your view. I think they're just trying to emphasize how powerful the sniper rifle really is, but to me, that's just an aesthetic that doesn't need to be there. It just kind of hinders the gameplay, in my personal opinion, but that's not what this video is really about. I just figured I'd include that small little thing, but the performance of the weapon is what really matters, and to me, I would like to see it somewhere around Halo 3 to Halo Reach's, you know, really. Halo Reach, I feel, had a very good fire rate weapon. Of course, I don't remember that well, but I also don't remember having any problems with it. It was roughly the same as Halo 3, okay? I think it was a bit faster, but not too much at all. And I would really like to see just a slightly faster fire rate. You know, even if it was on par with Halo 4, that's fine, because I got used to that pretty darn quick. But the Halo 5 sniper rifle, and again, this is from what I remember about the beta, and I'll have to test it again when it comes out and compare the results. But it felt like I could not get the kind of shots off I wanted to get. It was very slow. Just a tad slower than Halo 4, but ultimately that did make it slower than I'm comfortable with. You know what I mean? I just couldn't pull extra shots off where I should have been able to. Even if it was like a Halo 3 or something like that, sniper rifle, Halo 4, those are relatively slow fire rate as well. And, you know, you could still do pretty good with that. You know, you couldn't just get 4 headshots back to back to back to back like you can in Halo 4 and Halo 2, but you could get some significant work done with it very quickly. In Halo 5, I just feel like it's a tad slower than where I'm personally comfortable with. Anyway, so you're going to have to let me know if you felt this in the Halo 5 Guardians beta or whether you agree with me. It is very subtle. I'm not saying it's the most significant thing ever. And for most people, they probably won't notice it. But for me personally, I do enjoy having as much balance throughout the entire game as possible, and I just don't feel like having an extremely slow fire rate weapon is really good at balancing the entirety of what sniping's all about. You know, yes, you can still use it the same. It's, you know, nothing has changed about it. Still one-shot headshot, 2-shot body shot and everything, but, you know, sometimes you just need to, again, like I said earlier in the commentary, I believe, you need to pull off those quick body shots sometimes. Sometimes you just can't get a headshot. You just need to be as fast as possible, helping your team or whatever, and you're kind of hindering the role of a sniper by making the fire rate so slow that you can't really get too much done with it unless you're in a very specific scenario. You know, of course, a lot of the maps we saw in Halo on just the beta had a lot of cover. So, you know, while that's great, I'm cool with that. It's not like I have a problem with it. I don't want to just have a blank slate and have everyone fight like it's some sort of gladiator arena. I would just like to see it a bit faster so you could get a bit more work done, you know, because, again, there's more cover. Someone could very easily dip behind cover, especially with sprinting and vaulting and all the stuff that you can do to get to a place quicker than you normally would be able to in any other Halo game. So with that being said, guys, let me know if you felt this personally, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, let me know why, or maybe if you kind of do, but you didn't really notice it too much. Let me know what sniper rifle that you remember, one, that you liked using the best, and two, if you really kind of perceived it when you played, which one you thought shot the fastest, which I'm sure a lot of you will say Halo 2, and which that you think shot the slowest, whether that be Halo 4, Halo 5, whatever it may be. So with that being said, guys, rate the video what you think it deserved, and if you'd like to become a Sage in training, make sure you subscribe today. This has been Mr. Bazy, your favorite Sage, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.